Welcome Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be chatting about Kaizer Chiefs beating Stellenbosch 3-1. I am going to try sum it up as best as I can. I was not here for the game, so I found a way to watch the repeat and give it to you, to the people who enjoy this channel and my content. But before we get into that, please like, comment and subscribe. You know, guys, maraba fitting and subscribe and come on. And anyway, let's get into it. Well done to Kaizer Chiefs for the 3-1 win. It was good. It was good that we won. I can't really say much to that. But the important thing for me, I said to you guys a long time ago, is that for me, if any of you didn't hear my expectations of Nabi beginning of the season, my expectations of Nabi were, because you're building a new team, in a building season, you need to try go and finish number of position 5 or 4. 4 obviously is the one we want. Finish there. 3 I won't even talk about, but if we get there, that's even a better bonus. And then at least make one semi-final out of the cup games. Because if you make one semi-final, then you know in a season where we're expecting trophies, we will make finals. So that's what my expectation was for Unabi. And Nabi has delivered on one of my expectations, which has already been to qualify for a semi-final for a cup. Now, qualifying for this semi-final, will you be hard on Nabi if he loses to like a Sundowns or gets to the final and loses to Pirates? I don't think you'll be that hard on yourself. It will suck, yes, but we are not at their level yet. But we can still beat them, but we're not at their level. But let's talk about the game. Let me say, Bruce Vuma, one thing I want to keep highlighting with him, he did have let me just say, a brave performance for us. He definitely had a brave performance for Kaizer Chiefs, but Bruce, I don't know what more I can say, but he just needs to learn how to be strong, man. He needs to learn how to be strong when punching the ball. It's something that I'm just hoping that he still just stays aware of. But other than that, a player that really impressed me in this game was Ashley Dupree. I liked his work as a striker. He was very creative, even in some of the moves he made. So I enjoyed watching him. Sereno, for me, was a bit off in the game. Tabakale bossed things. Nkosi Ngobo was there as well. I will say this about the Tabakale performance. It was good, but I know you can give better. That's just me. I'm talking for myself. It was good, but I know you can give better. And Nkosi Ngobo, very good first half. I've heard people say he had a very bad game or whatever. I didn't see that. I did not see him have a bad game. I think a game in his new position where he has to focus on defense, I think he put in a good shift. It was definitely better than us watching Samkelo Zwane. I'll tell you that for sure. So he definitely had a much better game than that. The only thing that maybe I didn't like about watching this game is the fact that it felt too uncontrolled. I don't know if that will make sense to anyone, but like it felt like Stellenbosch was always in the game. I don't know if everyone felt like that, but it just felt like Stellenbosch could have scored just as much as we could have scored, but we just happy on the day that we scored. So that was the only thing. But at this point, at this stage, second round of the season, I am taking more results than performances, even though I'll cry about the performance. I'm not going to sit here and not criticize a bad performance or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I am more happy with the result. So that's my... But yeah, what's a good sign is that we performed well in a game where Sereno was off. So Sereno being off, we definitely did perform well. The team we currently have now has the ability to beat a lot of the, let's say, the top, I won't say top 8, definitely the top 8, but the bottoms 8 we can beat. But I think we can beat all the way. Cape Town City we can beat all of these teams It's just about like how the shift that the players put in, because sometimes it's not. It just depends on how the players are gonna be on the day. But yeah, Edmilson Dove has covered the left back position really well. I'm enjoying how he's playing there, and yeah, and the only other player who I'm not disappointed that he had a quiet game. I think it was bound to happen, but it's Lollipop. Lollipop has had maybe let's say two quiet games in recent games, where maybe let me not say two, let me say one. The Stadies one was more of his quiet game because he was there, but like he was just not like impactful as I would have loved. But yeah, those are the players that I saw the most, and those are the positives that I saw in this game. The most positive, obviously, is the result. But let's talk about the controversial stuff. Stellenbosch or crying Guti Chiefs robber who always gets robbed with Chiefs, etc. But I want Stellenbosch and these guys to go back and ask themselves, are you getting robbed or was the ref poor on both sides? Because the goal that De Jong scored for an equalizer, that guy, the Utore fouled Matlo, so it was never meant to be a goal. They were never meant to equalize in the first place. So that's number one. Number two is that Utore, the guy who actually fouled Matlo, he should not even have been in the game because he slapped another player off the ball. So that's a red card that didn't happen. The first half as well, I think it was Moloisane. Moloisane basically is Ngobo gives a Dupree a through pass. Moloisane is busy putting his hand all over Dupree's face. Like he's not challenging him. He's literally, it's like literally someone grabbing your face and your throat. And there's no penalty. So the thing I'm trying to get at is it's very interesting when coaches cry foul, but then they don't realize that the whole game, the ref has been benefiting them more than the team that actually won. Like the team that actually won, yes, you can say what you want. The foul of that Modi goal, we can all agree it was a foul, but out of all the incidents, that's the only thing they can write home about. Apart from that, look at what was happening in that game. Chiefs should have had a penalty for Torre, or a red card for a penalty for Moloisane, and a red card for Torre. Those things didn't happen. Those things did not happen. So, Steve Barker, I hope when you come in to review this game, you are fair and you acknowledge that Chiefs was robbed actually more than Staley's. More than Staley's. Like, the team that won deserved to win based on how many incidents the ref actually missed. And yes, the ref missed your incident, but you shouldn't have even been in extra time. Chiefs shouldn't have been in extra time because that De Jong goal was not meant to be a goal. So Chiefs was meant to have won a long time ago, with Staley's even having a red card. Staley's was meant to have a red card. That's what I'm saying. Steve Barker when he was born and done. But anyway, that's what I think that should have happened in that game. Well done to Kaizer Chiefs. We'll do more talks, but yeah, we move on from this game. Next is Sundowns FC Kukune. We'll see who we play. Amakhosi for life.